Welcome to Lamu Tarot. This is a general reading for Virgo Sun Moon Rising for the third week of November 2019. That was so quick. 2019. And anyone we do have Virgo in their chart would feel like watching this reading. There's a message in there for you. And we are starting out with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. And we have Hunter, track down your fears and desires at the bottom of the deck. And we have here Animal Guardian, and this card we're gonna set apart as a theme of the reading. Okay, trust your instincts. Trust your instinct. We have Animal Guardian and Hunter. All right, so track down your fears. This hunter here is not tracking animals. Okay, this hunter is tracking fears and your desires to make of them what you wish, and to trust your instincts. Okay. All right, Virgo. We have the World card. We have the Nine of Fire. The 9 is your number, presented by the Hermit. Major Arcana number 9. And the Fire is the card of setting boundaries. But in this deck, I'm not seeing boundaries here, setting boundaries here. I'm more seeing kind of like looking into the light, right? Not being paranoid and thinking about the things you don't want to see, looking more into the things that you want to see. The Four of Air is at the bottom. I need to take a break, Virgo. I need to rest for some of you. I need to find your mental stability again, because this here is they track you down, your fears and desires. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're kind of like looking into this little starlight there, thinking about the things that you want, almost like in a dream state, right? Not so much worrying about the bad things that have happened and that could happen again, which is the usual Knight of Fire energy that we get. But we start out with the World card, Major Arcana number 21, the last Major Arcana in the tarot. It's all about completion of a cycle, which is like universal energy. It's the karmic energy, karmic cycle here. This is the universe pushing you toward that completion. Usually it's a successful completion. It's also a card of travel, like long distance travel, that is. And here we have the Ace of Cups coming through with the Devil card, which is the card of Capricorn. So some of you may be getting an offer here, or entertaining an offer from a Capricorn, a love offer, that is. Okay. For some of you, you may feel like you're in a karmic situation with a Capricorn, and it's a karmic situation where you feel like you're ending an old cycle. You want to start a new cycle with that person. Okay, it's almost like you are entering let's say perhaps some of you were friends with that person at the beginning, or you were living far away from that person. There's a new way of connecting here emotionally with this person. And if there's any negativity in this relationship, let's say it's not a Capricorn person, you're a Virgo, you're watching this, you're like, no, my person's not Capricorn, not that I know of, or they don't exhibit any Capricorn traits. But you may feel like you are chained to that person. You may feel like you are tied to that person. You may feel like there is an unexplained you cannot explain this connection. Okay, some of you might have felt like you tried to let go before, or you just, let's say you just met that person. It's still gonna feel like someone you've known before. You're gonna feel very pulled toward that person, almost like in an obsessive way, like right there and then, very early on. You're gonna feel like you've known each other, you know them, you want to know everything about them. It's just gonna, it's gonna be very intense, an intense connection. Okay, and yes, it can be that you guys are far away from each other, that you are living worlds apart. You can be you're from different part of the world. Oh yeah, we have the Moon card here. So for some of you, that you were trying to protect yourself from is any kind of lies and deception. The light on the candle just went up here. So this is like you want to shed the light, and the light has not been shed yet. It's almost like you're trying to. That's what you're trying to do here. You have to light your own little lantern, creating your own stars to light to light that moon. Hopefully the moon will reflect the light of the stars here. Well, I don't know, the moon will reflect the light of the sun, but you know my point. The light of our candle just went off. There's a need here to shed light into a situation, to really understand it. It's like you're looking at this light so intently in that night of fire. When, yes, you should be protecting yourself. You should be setting boundaries, especially if this is new, or this is a cycle that has ended, a karmic cycle that has ended. You're starting something new. But there's a feeling here that you do not know everything, right? You do not know everything. There are things about that person that you do not know. There are things that are hidden from you, and you're trying to find out. You're trying to get to that information. Let's get some more on that Nine of Fire for you, Virgo. The Knight of Cups. Okay, this is emotions here, okay? Deep feelings and emotion. For some of you, you are so like don't understand, trying to make sense, because Virgo, you're very grounded, and you work in the real world. Yes, you are. You can be emotional, but first you need to understand things. That's why Virgo is represented by the Hermit, right? You have to, that's going to that inner journey to really know thyself, to really understand things, the routine, the details of everything. So you just met that person, and you head over heel for some of you, that person, or you can feel that intense pull, that intense connections to them, right? It's a karmic connection, a karmic connection that's gonna spin you around the world. Perhaps for some of you, you have many life cycles with that person. You're just starting a new one, okay, with that person, and you're trying to understand it. You're trying to study that person. You're trying to study the connection, because it's important for you to understand the details. And you know there are things that you don't know yet, right? Trying to understand what's that face in the moon. There's a face in that moon here in this moon card. What is that face showing in that moon? I cannot see the details of it. Before I can extend my cup of love or accept that offer of love, I need to understand more. And that's what you're trying to do. And for you, that's your way of protecting yourself, okay? And Spirit is telling you here to follow your instinct. And I feel like animals are gonna be a big factor here, okay? You're gonna be seeing signs and symbols coming towards you in regards to animals here. Look at this. To clarify your Three of Earth, coming into partnership with that person, or coming in partnership with, even if it's a work situation, okay? Like something you're studying here, there's an emotional offer here on the table in regards to career, a career that's gonna bring you closer to your to who you are, to your higher self, that's gonna bring you closer harmony into your life. And you feel like, I don't want to get trapped into this. So I need to really pay attention to what's being offered here, because I feel like I don't know everything about this. I really need to examine this offer. It's still the same. Okay, you're following your intuition here. You are following your intuition, and that's what Spirit is advising you, to follow your instinct, okay? And here, the Three of Earth, it's about starting something new, especially in a career. It could be a romance as well, because it's being clarified by the Four of Water, or the Four of Cups. And look, that person is not taking it. They're like, I'm not impressed. Thank you so much for the offer. I already have 3 of those cups sitting there. I don't know what to do with them. I'm not impressed. So if there's an offer coming towards you in regards to starting a new project together, starting a new business together, in regards to a partnership of any kind, emotionally, you're kind of like very unimpressed by it. You're not moved by it, right? You're not jumping. You're not even extending a hand to say jumping with joy. You're not even extending your hand to even look at it closer. You just like, I just right now I'm good. Like, yeah, thank you, but I'm good. Oh yeah. And Virgo, you are following your instinct in doing so, and good for you. Who can blame you? Nobody can blame you when you're following your instinct. One more on the Three of Earth. You are not accepting an offer for a partnership here, okay? You want to stay in your happy place. You want to stay to find your mental stability, your emotional stability. That's what you're working on. You're following your instinct, okay? You're tracking down your fears and your desires. Your fears to being taken for a ride, and your desires to what you really, really want. Not just any offer that comes your way. Well, oh, there we go. The Eight of Wands. This is the card of Mercury in Sagittarius. Communication. Fast moving energy. Okay. Fast moving energy. Remover of blockages. Wherever there was blockage. Oh, wow. Beautiful. The Ten of Pentacles. So you know what you want, Virgo. You know what you want. No matter what anybody may think, they may think like you're being kind of like, you know, not taking this seriously. You're just saying no too fast or whatever else someone else might be accusing you of in regards to this, by you not jumping to joy for this offer. But you understand, you know yourself, you know what you want, you know you're working towards the prize here. Oh, look, I pulled this up. Look what's underneath it. The Three of Pentacles again. That offer for partnership is underneath again. That's the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. You want the ultimate prize. You want the full package. You want happiness. So if it is a partnership, you're gonna want to be like, you're gonna want to have a significant share here. Okay, you don't want to just you don't want to just contribute and not knowing where this is going. You really want, it's very important for you. If there's any course watcher here, whether it's a financial situation or a romantic situation, you want to extend an offer to a Virgo, just know that it's super important during this time. Number one, to have all the facts and all the details in regards to this nailed down and ready to be communicated to the Virgo. If Virgo needs more information, and Virgo's gonna need more information, okay? Because this is happening. This is really intense here. Someone is coming on very strong. We can put it that way. And secondly, it's very important that you allow Virgo the time to make up their mind about this, to deliberate about this. Do I want this? Is this what I want? Okay, this is very important here. And I feel like, Virgo, you already know exactly what you want. You just don't want to be washed towards accepting an offer, and someone is coming on maybe a little bit too strong for your liking. Oh, okay, you have your card. This is the Woman's Oracle deck. At the bottom we have Worth Waiting For, and it says divine timing is at work in your love life. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I'm not surprised, because this is a karmic I don't know, a relationship, a karmic connection. Okay, this is a karmic connection. These two people here are chained at each other, for better or for worse, and this is like a connection that has spanned different life cycles. And for you, Virgo, you need that time to really understand it, to catch up. Perhaps your person already know, but you need that time to catch up, to fully understand it. And yes, you may be dealing with a Capricorn for some of you. Maybe a Capricorn that is in your life. Yeah, I don't think Sagittarius. Yes, it could be a water sign, or Cancer as well. But I'm getting major Capricorn energy here. But this is your card, True Love. This is the woman's of a lifetime. This is the woman's of a lifetime. Have no fear, Virgo, okay? Follow your instinct. Track down your fears. Don't allow fears to overcome you. Yes, take your time in making your decision going forward. But there's an offer of love here. There's the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the Four of Cups, right? There's someone is very persistent here. They're not gonna let go. They're gonna come strong. They're gonna come intensely. They're gonna try to tap into your intuition, to connect. So do you remember, Virgo? Do you remember us from before? Do you remember? How do you not feel it? Do you remember? They're really gonna try to use everything that they can. Then they're gonna bring in the passion and the fast-moving energy and start taking actions towards you, to communicate this like properly, to show you like in a real way what they have to offer, what they want to offer to you, which is abundance, right? This is the ultimate abundance here, which is a family legacy, which is you know, being able to pass that family name, being able to live a luxurious life. They really, someone's gonna put it all there in the line for you, to show you, to help you to remember why this love is so important, why this connection is so strong. Reward Yourself is at the bottom of the deck, and this is all about learning to keep the balance, the give and take balance, okay? To allow yourself to enjoy the good things, to not worry too much about what could go wrong, to allow yourself to enjoy the good things. And blessing in disguise, that's the card that came out for you. And it says what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. To answer your prayer in the best way. So this is your answered prayers, Virgo. You manifested this. You asked for this. Bam, here it is. I hope you enjoy it. And take your time, meditate, ask for guidance, ask a lot of questions if you must. But let me tell you, this trend is not stopping. That person's gonna pull all the stops, okay? And enjoy the process. I'm sending you so much love. Hope to see you next week. And remember, as always, love is the only answer. Bye, Virgo.